going on, Legion? As we're here, like always, this might be loud. There you go, fixing the audio, the microphone. This is Nothing But Thieves' real love song. Somebody at work was telling me about it because you guys were letting me know in the comments that we're gonna be getting a new album, and I'm like, hey, that's really cool. I haven't really been doing reactions to Nothing But Thieves when they were doing new stuff. It was, you know, like the last album or something, or at least I don't think so. Or it was just like we were just getting so into Nothing But Thieves, like it was so new that nobody was really going, oh, this is their newer stuff. I don't think that was really the case. But they're doing a new album. Really excited. Going to be checking out the whole thing in the order of, you know, how it comes out. You know, how you would listen to it, 1, 2, 3, all that stuff. Hopefully not gonna mix it up too much. And somebody was telling me at work that this is like gonna be, I think, their featured song on the album. I believe. I'm not completely sure. I think that's what I was. Also, it's like weird that I have like I've been doing reactions for like what, 5-ish years, kinda, yeah. And it's weird having a gray shirt on. It's always been a black shirt. That's water, by the way. That's not. It's not a dirty shirt, I promise you. Either way, I know it's quarantine, but where I live, there's really no quarantine. I can do whatever I want, go wherever I want. Hell, I work. Anyways, essential personnel. Thank you. My paycheck says hero pay on it. I mean, I never really felt like a hero, but you know, if the cape fits. Anyways, we're getting way off track here. You know when you're like, you drink something like somewhat sugary, but you just woke up and you get this weird half awake but energy? That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm tired, but I got the energy. Nothing But Thieves. You guys know it. You guys love it. So do I. That's why we're here. That's why we're checking it out. Seeing what it's all about. Hoping it's good. It's Nothing But Thieves. It's going to be freaking good. Let's go. That's really freaking loud. All right. Let's go. I get it, real love song. I get it. This is a dark song, real dark. Pharaoh, tear off your skin to bone dark. I'll drink myself to death dark. Do anything to feel your breath on my neck, dog. Can I see this too? Gotta feel love too. You won't go away. I like that sound. You gotta sneeze. All right. And the sneeze at the end really brought the video home. All right, let's just. There we go. So I guess the way that I'll kind of talk about the song is my rating will be when I rate the song from like 1 to 10, 1 to 0, 1 to 10. That's kind of like me liking it in a way. I guess in this one though, it's going to be more about not how much I like it, but how much how well I think the song was put together. That's what my rating is going to be. Not how much I like it, how good I think the song was overall, like how it was made, the sound, the music, the singing, all that. I'll give the song an 8. But I'll never listen to the song again. This will not go on my work playlist or any playlist. I like the subject matter. I like that this is a real love song because it's not about the whole lovey-dovey, flowers and chocolates bullshit. Like none of that stuff. None of that stuff at all. It was like the dark stuff. He was saying, this is dark, this is sad, this is a real love song. For that, I kind of want to give it like a 9.5. I really do. For the subject matter, for the real kind of in there, I want to give it a higher score for sure. And I liked the tone. I liked how the song kind of came together. But I didn't really feel the instrumentals, right? The instrumentals wasn't something that really grabbed me. The singing wasn't something that really grabbed me. Like, he has a good voice, and I really, really try not to pigeonhole the lead singer as just a incredible vocalist, right? Like a huge range, a high note taker, right? Like when I react to Fourth Impact, I always kind of say, wow, they can really hold a note, they can really harmonize, they really got the pipes for it. And that's kind of what I say almost every video, because it's kind of really all they do, right? Sometimes you get a little bit of up and down and some technical in there, but whenever they do that, it's not the greatest. Not that they're not good at it. Their songs, I don't really care when they do that kind of stuff. When they hit a huge note, I feel something emotionally with Fourth Impact. When they hit the big note, when he, Amsterdam, Broken Machine, Itch, none of those, they have big moments. Well, Amsterdam does, but a lot of those have just unique ways of singing in those as well. Right, like Itch and Broken Machine, some of my favorite songs from them, definitely they have just a different weird style, and I like that. This was kind of just him singing, like a love song almost, right? Like he was just. It wasn't like the weird creative style. It wasn't a big note style. It was the name kind of puts you in this box. It's just kind of a song. It's an arching event. Right, when you see some of the other stuff, Amsterdam, it's like arch, and then and then it's just a cliff of just insane whatever's going on, right? And so is a lot of the other songs as well, I Was Just a Kid or something like that, like the weird that they put into some of the songs. But this being a real love song, Jesus, I can't like say it. I'm not trying to like harp on it or be negative, right? Like. When you have a song like this, I feel that they kind of was like, okay, we're gonna do like a real love song, like about how dark things are. We can't really, or maybe they chose not to be out there, be the craziest, right? So they kind of made it. It was very for them. I think this was more of a tame song, I guess is what I would say. I didn't want to say like basic or something like that because it's not. They still have the talent, but I think for Nothing But Thieves, this was more of a tame song. And I think when you go from listening to other stuff and then you get this huge just change right here, it's really hard to gravitate to that, right? Like, as a listener, for me, I don't usually like calm stuff. Like, I like to think that I'm open for a lot of stuff. I gotta freaking change this background. It looks like... There we go. like there was parts of this that looked like somebody had oily fingers and touched my monitor. It was bothering the shit out of me. I just kept looking at it. It was really irking. It was like, I ate something and I touched my phone. You're like, fuck. That's what that background was giving me for a second. Sorry, little OCD, not crazy, just a little bit with that. But yeah, I think when it's a stark contrast to what they're normally doing, and I think that's kind of why maybe it's hard to kind of like go from one to like the other. Like, oh, I was really feeling Broken Machine, and then you went to this, and you're like, oh Jesus, this is like what we slowed down 30 miles, right? Like we were going like 120, now we're going like 40, on the freeway. It's like, pick it up. We got 20 more miles to get to the speed limit, people. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how it is. It's not like it was a bad song. It's not like I said. I give it like an 8, a 9.5 because it's just the subject matter, the tech. I can't say the word. My mouth will not. The technical side of it, I thought was all pretty good. I really did like it. But as far as the vibe goes, right, the interest, the wanting something maybe a little more upbeat, a little bit more crazy, yeah, I'm not really feeling it that much. Although, maybe I didn't read the name of the song and went, you know what, let's brace ourselves. I sure as hell didn't. I was like, nothing but thieves. It's just going to be crazy no matter what. And they kind of toned it down. So the tone down, that's not really my speed, I guess. Even some of their slower stuff, like I said, I've referenced Broken Machine before, or Itch or something like that. Some of those things are like not. I mean, Itch is kind of like all over the place, but some of them are a little slower. But it's just the weird way the music comes, the weird way you sing it, that makes those songs like super just 11 out of 10s. This for me was just kind of like, oh, it was really nice, and maybe I should have like tried to switch gears when I read the name of it, Real Love Song. But I kind of expected with Real Love Song it to be something kind of out there, but instead of it being vocal or instrumental out there, it was lyrically more out there, which that I did like. But I wouldn't listen to this when I'm working. It's just not for me. That like you're doing your job. That's not what maybe if it was like late at night, like it's like 11 o'clock at night, which is kind of when I'm getting off work, and I was doing something more chill, I could see myself maybe listening to this. I was just a kid, I think is what it was the song I was listening to. It was just me. I was the only one left, like, in my part of my work, right? And it was for like an hour, right? My bosses were doing their own thing. It was just freaking me, just out there. And I was like, fuck it. And I was listening to I was just a kid or whatever it was. Like, I could, you could just feel it going through your body. I was like, yeah, dude. Like, you're walking like you're fucking king shit or something like that. But I'm not. I'm just some dopey loser. But the song was awesome. And I guess that's another thing. The song, I haven't had a song really impact me like that, where it made me feel while I'm listening to it like I could take over the world kind of thing, or I'm the shit. Like when I was a kid, maybe when I was a teenager, sure. But I haven't felt that in a long time. And when I was just a kid, I believe it's the one I was listening to. And I was just kind of doing my job, and I was just jamming out to the song. I'm like, oh, this is a good song, man. And like that kind of vibe in that situation was really awesome. And I'm sure I could have maybe got that with a few other songs that I've mentioned, but a Real Love Song isn't probably one that I would be like, oh man, we're gonna break up with some people. Hell yeah! Like, it's not really the vibe I'm going with, I guess. But that's just my opinion. And like I said, still a good song. I enjoyed listening. Enjoyed listening to it. I enjoyed hearing it. But like, I guess where I differ from most people is just it wasn't the speed I was hoping for. It wasn't the outlandish, crazy kind of weird way of singing. Right? It was definitely more chill than the normal. Right? That's like listening to Marilyn Manson. Right? Like, this is the new shit or whatever. Right? Or the Beautiful People, and then he gets into like Tainted Love, and someone's like, nah, dude. I was just like, I want. Did we get it? No. Well, that says the John Cena face thing that he did before John Cena. Like, and then you get to kind of Tainted Love, and there's going to be people going, it's a little slower than I wanted. Although Tainted Love is one of my favorites from him, but there's going to be some people like, nah. Tainted Love is like Itch or something. Let's just say, like that's the comparison. Not in any kind of way other than maybe the tempo and the quickness. Like, not technique, not style. Let's split hairs here, people. It's a loose comparison, but yeah, there's gonna be some people who are gonna be like Tainted Love. Yeah, I want something else. I was actually struggling to try to think of a different song besides those two, and I can't. Saint, like, right, like Saint's also another song that I think a lot of people don't really care for, but I want Satan. I want Satan, not ten. And that's kind of where it all kind of rounds up, right? The tempo. You want something epic. You want something to kind of bring you alive. And this was just a little different like that. Maybe a different part of the day. Maybe more awake. Maybe more in the mood. I would have been like, this song is great. But for me, I'm like, oh, it was great. But I'm good. And that's just kind of where it is. Man, you really love something when your video goes on for 15 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. This is getting to the point where, like, we're getting to the old school days where, like, doing nothing but Thieves and 21 Pilots were like 22-minute videos because you just want to talk about it. I liked the lyrics. I liked the subject matter. It was super dark, like drink myself to death and stuff like that. Real Love Song was a great name. The name is a 10. It's a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be checking out a comedian actually after this called Tim Macklin. The hell is his name? Jesus. It's Tim Minchin, I think is how you say his name. I'm checking out Tim Minchin. That guy, if you want something with meaning, something with like double entendre, something with multiple, he's a singer. He's a singer and he's a comedian. And he does some like kind of like Bo Burnham. He's going to be doing some stuff that's just reverse, right? He's going to be like just this one song is going to be going this way, but then his meaning's going to be going the other way, and then you're going to be like, oh, that was, and then it meets right in the middle, and you're like, that was great. So he's very crazy. I think I might have listened to him a long time ago. Some of the stuff is 10 years old, I think, or 5 years old, whatever it was. I saw a comedian check out his inflatable doll girlfriend, so I won't be checking that one out. But I'm going to be checking that out. If you want to check that out with me, hey, love to see you there. But with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. It's a lot of talking. I'm really talking. My mouth is really dry. I'm just going to go. Later.